Good evening. You're watching the news on Croatian television. Prime Minister Andrej Plenković's government held a cabinet meeting in Split today to focus on the development of the city and Split-Dalmatia County. The government is planning around 270 million euros in investments in the county through various projects, including roads, hotels, and the expansion of the airport terminal.
I think this policy of holding these well-prepared cabinet sessions in cooperation with cities and counties is the right way for us to make a concrete contribution to more balanced regional development in Croatia. This way, we are all working toward the same goals, from the national to the local level, and creating added value from the available resources.
The cabinet meeting took place on the feast of St. Domnius, the patron saint of the city and an important holiday for locals. The Prime Minister, his cabinet, and the Speaker of Parliament, Gordan Jandroković, attended a special city council meeting to mark the occasion. Mayor Andro Krstulović Opara told city officials and employees he wanted to strive for excellence.
To all of you who are working hard for the good of the city and its people, I hope that this holiday will encourage dedication, sacrifice, and commitment in the work that you do, in the same vein as St. Domnius was dedicated to serving his people. Let's get going, my fellow Split residents. Let's go against mediocrity. Let's go against comfort, lack of ambition, and acceptance of mediocrity. Let's be ambitious, and let's open up our city to the very best.
The government has announced a series of infrastructure projects planned for Split-Dalmatia County. One very important project for locals has been dragging on for years. Transportation Minister Oleg Butković said the bridge linking the island of Čiovo with the mainland would finally be finished by July.
After all the problems we've had with this project, all the worst things that could have happened. Now everything is in order. I was there 10 days ago and I'm happy with what I saw. The contractor is committed and everyone is working hard to complete the project.
As government and city officials were meeting inside, former employees of the failed beverage company Dalmatia Vino protested outside, demanding severance pay. They are asking the state, as their former employer, to pay 64 million kuna in back pay and severance packages for 550 former workers. They would like that money to come from the sale of the company's assets before that money goes to cover the costs of the company's bankruptcy.
We're here to demand our severance pay, that's all. We've talked a million times. Now is the time for action. There is hope. Hope never dies. I think this is the end. We're just people, and so are they. They must understand our predicament, and it's time for them to give us what is ours, and may God grant them health.
Prime Minister Andrej Plenković spoke briefly with the workers.
We will be consulting further on this matter, and we will try to see through dialogue if there is a legal and fair solution to this problem.
Hungary's MOL Group has posted an increase in earnings in the first quarter. MOL has increased its clean earnings by 2%, reaching $625 million. The company said it was well on track to achieve its annual $2.2 billion earnings target by the end of the year. MOL owns a 49% stake in Croatia's INA, which the Croatian government hopes to buy back. Unemployment has dropped to 158,000, according to the latest data from the Croatian Employment Bureau. Job listings are also up to 24,000. This is the lowest jobless figure since 2002. Here's how Central Bank Governor Boris Vujčić interprets the numbers.
The drop in unemployment is the result of two different factors. One is the economic recovery, which is continuing. We have solid economic growth, and that is driving employment. The second fact is also due in part to a reduction in the workforce because of emigration. After Croatia joined the EU, some people left to seek jobs in other EU countries.
President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović has opened the newly renovated maternity and neonatal care unit at the county hospital in Čakovec. Međimurje County invested 5 million kuna into the project. The visit to Čakovec is part of the president's efforts to take her office around the country and meet with members of local communities. She says she has learned a lot on these visits and announced she has drafted a set of measures to boost Croatia's declining population.
The measures have been drafted. We will discuss presenting them. I would like this to be in cooperation with the government. If we can't do it that way, I will present them myself soon.
In sports, Croatian discus thrower Sandra Perković has gotten off to a phenomenal start in the Diamond League. She won today in Doha with a throw of 71 meters and 38 centimeters, setting a new league record, and it was just 3 centimeters shy of her personal best. Jamie Perez and Dania Caballero of Cuba were second and third, respectively. This is Perkovic's 39th consecutive victory in the Diamond League.
Saturday's forecast calls for partly sunny skies, but conditions will be unstable. There is a chance of showers and thunder showers, especially in the mountains and in interior Dalmatia. Light to moderate north-northeasterly breezes in the interior. On the coast, expect a light to moderate northeasterly in the north and a moderate northwesterly on the rest of the shore. Morning lows will range from 13 to 18 degrees. The day's highs will be between 21 and 26 for most of the country and up to 29 in eastern Croatia. More variable and unstable weather is expected in the interior on Sunday. Expect more clouds, rain, and thunder showers. Conditions will improve on Monday with dry and sunny weather. More rain is expected from midweek on. There will be a light to moderate north-northeasterly wind, and temperatures will remain relatively warm. On the coast, it will be mostly sunny and dry on Sunday and early in the new week. However, there may be a few brief scattered showers. Rain is expected on Wednesday and Thursday. Winds will be light to moderate northeasterlies and northwesterlies.
And that brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Thank you.